Why are you paying $3.07 at the gas pump and nobody is asking anybody in Washington any questions? It has been months after the drilling moratorium was lifted and there's no drilling. Why? Do you even know that? I'm telling you, oil companies, you better get your courage and, what was it Lady Macbeth said? Screw it to the sticking place. Stand up, brother. Because Mr. Macbeth is coming with a knife for you. Why has the drilling not started again? 2 words, Cass Sunstein, 2 more, red tape. And the EPA is adding even more restrictive regulations on power plants and oil refineries, which in turn will make, play the stupid video again. Here he is again. Under my plan, energy prices, excuse me, that was the ice cream speaking there. Energy prices will necessarily skyrocket. So where's the media? Here's another reason. Price of gas is pegged to the dollar. Actually, the price of oil is pegged to the dollar. What are we doing to the dollar? Devaluing it by printing and digitizing billions and billions of dollars to pay the debt. Oh, and by the way, oil prices have increased 20% since QE2. Unrelated? I don't know. Has anyone asked? Where is the media? A guy, Mr. Smith, let's call him, goes to Washington, says he wants to raise energy prices. Ask him about it. OPEC won't budge on upping oil production, but nations like China are gobbling up more energy than ever before. Think about this. Let's think about this in the future. They're gobbling up. Do you know they now consume 3 times more coal than we do, but they're waiting for us to lead. They are also the 2nd largest oil consumers behind the United States, and they are now paced to increase their oil consumption over the next 20 years by 80%. Oil. So energy consumption is on the rise in China and all over the globe. And what are we doing? We are reducing our ability to get our own energy. Everyone else is expanding. They're drilling off our shores. We're not. Can I say something? I never thought I'd say this. Jimmy Carter looks like a genius at this point. Jimmy Carter even knew we can't keep being reliant on foreign oil. What are we doing? Yet, the newspapers are sitting around asking themselves, why are we going out of business? What's happening to us? We need some federal bailouts. Oh, you watch, it's coming. You know why? You know why they're going out of business? You know why nobody reads this crap anymore? Because they're no longer the 4th branch of government. There are no watchdogs in mass anymore. So here's the solution. I don't believe that the government is out there killing birds and fish with invisible Wonder Woman spy planes. I don't know what's happening. I personally believe it's a normal occurrence. But can I look at you and say, yep, that's what's happening? No. When the University of Madison, Wisconsin comes out with their definitive study, do I believe that? No. Do I believe scientists? No. They've lied to us about global warming. Who do you believe? When a society loses its trust, you can get sucked into a story like this, or the missiles that are being launched. I heard of another one now being launched over Texas. Is that a contrail of a plane or a missile? That one looks like a contrail for a plane, but do I know? They used to look into stories to see if anybody was doing wrong. Do I think the government is doing something wrong with the fish? I don't think so. But I know the government is doing something wrong, but not with the fish and the birds. The government is doing something wrong because my ice cream is skyrocketing. My gas price is skyrocketing. My health care is impossible to pay for. And Nancy Pelosi doesn't care if you like it or not. Quote,
everyone in America was very, very pleased with his or her health insurance and had no complaints and had access to quality, affordable health care in our country, it still would have been necessary for us to pass the health care reform bill.
And they don't even care.
We could not sustain the system.
Right. They don't even care if what they do, and you like it, and everyone was covered, they don't even care if it was constitutional. Watch.
I don't think it's unconstitutional, but I don't care if it is or not. I think the courts will make that decision.
I don't know. I don't care. We didn't look into it. We'll just leave it up to the courts. Oh, that's great. We're rolling the dice. The media is not looking out for you. The government is not looking out for you. But the good news is at least you have labor unions who are looking out for your wages, right? Oh, no.
I got into the labor movement not because I wanted to negotiate wages. I got into the labor movement because I saw it as a vehicle to do massive social change to improve the lots of people. That's why I got into the labor movement.
This is the best part of this clip of audio. You should see the whole clip. He goes on to say, I'm building permanent structure for massive progressive change. His agenda is the progressive agenda. Everyone has an agenda. Is there anyone that is just telling the truth, that will let the chips fall where they may? Who can you trust? Don't trust me even. I don't ask for it. I don't want it. Find out for yourself, because that's the key. When there is no one to trust, business cannot be done. Marriages fall apart. Families fall apart. Society breaks down. Without trust, you cannot have banking. You can't have anything. Without trust, you have nothing. And it all starts with the price of my ice cream. Back in a minute.